जय हिंद दोस्तों. In this video, I'll explain the fundamental concept of research, the definition of research, and explain each elements that is involved in the very fundamental concept of research. You will find that one word research, you will find that in the word research there are two words. One is re and then is search. So this word research is made of two words. One is prefix and then is the main word search. This is how we can divide the word into two parts. Re plus search, that is research. Prefix re means again. Prefix re means again, doing something again. So re implies a repeated or renewed efforts. It implies a cyclical or repetitive process. Doing something again, it means a kind of repetition. So search, we all know, it doesn't require any explanation. It means to look for. Search means looking for. It means to look for or investigate something. It implies a quest for knowledge or understanding. Search implies a quest for knowledge or understanding. It also can involve getting solutions to the problem or getting insight, getting deeper understanding of knowledge, getting more knowledge, getting in-depth knowledge. So the word search has a wider implication. The word search has a wider implication. Therefore, we need to define research. There has to be a systematic definition of the concept of research. Each part of this definition is important, and I'll explain each part of this definition in more detail. Research is a systematic and structured process. Try to figure out each element that is involved in the very word research. So how research can be defined? It can be defined as a systematic and structured process. It is the process. I already said research is a process. It is a systematic process. It is a structured process of inquiry. I'll explain each one of these words. Inquiry. Aimed at. What is the objective? Aimed at discovering, interpreting, and revising knowledge. These are the objectives. This process has objectives. And what is the objective? What are the objectives? Discovery, interpretation, and revision of knowledge. It involves a thorough investigation of a topic, thorough examination of the topic, investigation of the topic or issue, often using various methods. So for that matter, we need to use various methods and techniques to collect and analyze data, analyze data, and then interpret data. So we have said that it is a systematic and structured process. So systematic means, the words are highlighted. Systematic means to follow a step-by-step approach. We cannot jump any step. Every step has to be followed very systematically, with each step building on the previous one. With each step building on the previous one. First step is the foundation upon which the next step is built. So every step is related to one another. There is close connection between them. You cannot skip any step. Every step is equally important. So it involves logical. So logic is very, very important in research. Logic and reasoning are very, very important in research. So research involves a logical and methodological procedure to make sure thoroughness and accuracy. Then another word we come across is structured. What is structured? Structure refers to the organization and planning of research process. Organization and planning of research process. It's not that you just start doing it. It requires a lot of planning. It has to be very systematic. You need to organize so many things. You need to organize the things which are required for accurate and flawless research. So therefore, you'll find that in research, you need to have clear objectives. You need to have clear objectives. You need to define the scope of your study. And you need to even establish a timeline when you will be doing what. When we do what. So it helps to maintain focus and ensures that all aspects of the topic are covered. You do systematic inquiry of the topic that you select for your research. So many things you need to do before you actually start researching. Research is a systematic and structured process of inquiry. Process of inquiry. So it refers to the act of asking questions. Inquiry means queries, asking questions, and at the same time seeking answers. In research we say that you have to select the problem. When we say that we have to select the problem, it means that we have to select the topic. For that matter, the research scholar also need to have certain qualities. For example, if I have to enumerate 2 or 3, I will say that the research scholar need to be very curious. He must think critically. He must have analytical skills. He should be able to analyze the information. He should be able to analyze the data. And in a very objective manner, he should be able to think, because he need to not only analyze the data but also interpret the data. For interpretation, you need to have data analyzed in a very systematic manner. So it helps us to gain a deeper understanding of the topic or issue that we have for research. Research. It aims to gain a deeper understanding of the topic or issue. You will have in-depth knowledge if we follow these processes very systematically. We can delve deep into it. We can examine the topic in more detail. We will be able to answer the question. We will be able to find an answer to the research problem. Research problem is nothing but the topic that we investigate or explore. In different disciplines, different terms are used. Some people say research problem, some people say research topic of the research, some people say research question, So in this way, but all these words imply finding solution to the problem, finding an answer to the research question. And then we say that it is a kind of thorough investigation. What is this thorough investigation? Thorough investigation means examining the topic of the issue, topic of our research, or the issue that we deal with from multiple angles and perspectives. Anything you have, it generates multiple meanings or interpretations. So we need to understand, if you really want to understand particular concept or the issue, we need to look at it from different angles, from different perspectives. Then only you will be able to have comprehensive understanding of the topic. So this process involves gathering data, gathering information from different sources, from primary sources, secondary sources, which I will explain in more detail later on in separate video. But this process involves gathering and analyzing data, information from various sources. As I said, primary sources, secondary sources. So the aim of this process is thorough investigation is to uncover new insights. New insight, we get new understanding of the topic or the concept. We get in-depth understanding of the topic or the concept. We get to know different patterns and different kinds of relationships in the data that we collect. So analysis is very important, and then interpretation of that analysis is equally important, which I deal with in separate topic. I will explain how analysis and interpretation, though appears to be one and the same thing, and they are used normally interchangeably, but they are distinct concepts. Summary, in nutshell, in brief, research is deliberate and meticulous, very careful. One has to be very careful. It is a deliberate and meticulous process that aims to uncover knowledge. It means there is infinite knowledge in this world, and we try to find out that knowledge, that particular knowledge on particular topic. Knowledge is infinite. We will not be dealing with all this infinite kind of information or knowledge that we have, but we will uncover the knowledge that is related to our research problem, our research topic. So it aims to uncover knowledge and understanding about a specific topic or issue. It involves systematic, I have explained, structured approach to ensure thoroughness, accuracy and validity. Validity, it should be accepted by the people. The knowledge that you produce, the knowledge that you add to the existing body of research, it must be accepted, it must be valid. It's not that you say something and you say that I have produced knowledge, I have generated knowledge, I have generated concepts. It must have validity. The knowledge that you have must have evidence, it must have proof, it must be valid, it must be accepted by the people, it must be very logical. You should prove your point of view logically and with evidence. Then only the knowledge that you produce will be valid.